Not all collapses leave the same legacy. Some are followed by centuries of fragmentation and silence. Others are followed by rapid adaptation, continuity, and even renewal. History often labels the first outcome a dark age and the second a transition. But these labels hide the deeper question: why do collapses produce such different futures? The answer is not found in the severity of collapse alone. It lies in what remains afterward. A collapse becomes a dark age, not when institutions fall, but when knowledge, coordination, and memory fall with them. Darkness is not chaos, it is disconnection. It is the loss of systems that allow knowledge to survive long enough to be reused. When the Western Roman Empire fragmented, literacy declined sharply in many regions. Administrative systems disappeared. Long-distance trade collapsed. With fewer people able to read, record, or transmit information, progress slowed, not because intelligence vanished, but because memory did. Contrast this with other collapses. In parts of the Eastern Roman world, administration endured. Records continued. Trade networks shrank but did not vanish. Religious institutions preserved learning. The collapse was real, but it was buffered. This difference reveals a critical principle. Collapses become dark ages when continuity breaks completely. Continuity depends on three factors: knowledge preservation, social cohesion, and environmental stability. When all three fail at once, recovery slows dramatically. Knowledge preservation is more fragile than it appears. Writing requires materials, training, and purpose. When states collapse, these supports vanish. Knowledge survives best when embedded in institutions that can operate independently of political power. Religious centers, guilds, families, social cohesion matters just as much. Fragmentation turns communities inward. Cooperation narrows. Trust shrinks. Without trust, large-scale coordination becomes impossible. Innovation stalls because shared effort disappears. Environment sets the limits. Regions facing climate stress, soil depletion, or population pressure struggle to recover even if knowledge survives. Environmental constraint turns collapse into stagnation. Dark ages are not universal. They are regional and conditional. History's silence during these periods often reflects lost records rather than lost humanity. People lived, adapted, and survived, but without producing documentation that survived long enough to be rediscovered. This creates an illusion. History seems to stop. But silence is not emptiness. Another critical factor is cultural attitude toward the past. Societies that view collapsed civilizations as cautionary tales often preserve their knowledge. Societies that view them as irrelevant or cursed abandon their inheritance. Memory shapes recovery. Some collapses erase elites while leaving common knowledge intact. Others destroy both. When elites fall but daily practices survive, societies adapt quickly. When both vanish, recovery takes generations. Dark ages are therefore not failures of humanity. They are failures of transmission. Eventually, new structures form. Knowledge is rediscovered or reinvented. Progress resumes. But it follows a different path. The world after a dark age is never the same as before. This is the final lesson of collapse. The future is not determined by how a civilization falls, but by what it protects while falling. Civilizations that preserve memory shorten darkness. Those that don't must relearn everything the hard way. History does not punish collapse. It punishes forgetting. Subscribe to this channel for more. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss a story lost to time.